Hey there guys, what is going on? Today we are going to be talking about a weapon in Warzone that isn't actually the DMR-14 for once. Now I know that the DMR-14 is still one of the best weapons in the game, but looking outside of that, we're looking for like decent assault rifles, and the FFAR-1 is actually one of those. It does have one of the fastest times to kill actually in the game outside of these really broken weapons. I believe it sits at about 450 milliseconds in Warzone is very, very fast killing. Obviously, as we said, it's not as fast killing as something that is broken like the DMR-14, but with the FFAR, you can be very, very aggressive with something like this, move around quite quickly, move around the map very nicely, and basically get those kills at those close to medium distances with a weapon that does fire quite quickly and is a very, very decent option in Warzone right now. Just before we do get into our best FFAR1 class setup in Warzone right now, make sure you do hit that subscribe button with those notifications turned on. There's loads of content lined up. I'm going to be making some videos surrounding all the new stuff that is coming around very, very soon in the mid-season update. And of course, loads of the best class setups in Warzone and of course, Cold War. So let's just jump straight into our best FFAR1 class setup here because there's a lot to talk about in this thing. So of course, as usual, the timestamps will be on the video's loading bar and of course in the description. So if you are looking for a specific part of the video, like the FFAR1's attachments, make sure you do go skip to that. So starting off with our secondary weapon here, of course, just going to stick with a fairly standard class setup with that agency suppressor increasing our damage range and giving us that sound suppression. Task Force barrel for a touch extra damage, range, and of course bullet velocity. The 5mm laser to increase our hipfire accuracy. The stock, which is the dual wield, which you do have to be max level to unlock. And of course the Salvo 30 round fast mags. There are of course other options that you can choose in the pistol slot. You can even run overkill with a shotgun or like an SMG or something like that if you do prefer, but this is what we're going with at the moment, so we can continue to run Ghost in our perk 2 slot. Speaking of our perks, in the perk 1 slot we do have Cold Blooded for staying off of those thermal optics. EOD is another good option as well. Double time is also a very, very aggressive option that you can take if you do want to sprint around everywhere and move around the map more quickly. As we said, perk 2 is of course Ghost for staying off of those UAVs. As I said, you can also take overkill and take something like a shotgun or another SMG. In the perk 3 slot, we are going with Ant because that faster weapon switch speed is super, super important to my playstyle. Being able to switch weapons at close range is really, really powerful. Then of course the lethal, as we usually say, that doesn't really matter what you choose to start off with. It's basically personal preference. If you want something to watch your back, you can take a Proxmine or a Claymore. If you want something aggressive, you use like a Semtex or a Molotov or like a Thermite. It really does depend on what you do want to use here. Keep in mind that the Thermite is very, very good against those people who do walk up to you with a riot shield and just go, well, I can't die, so chuck a Thermite at them and that will get rid of them there. Of course, in the tactical slot, we're going for that heartbeat sensor, mostly because being able to see where people are on your little radar computer thing when you pull it out is very, very nice. But apparently there is also that Stim Glitch where you just continuously span them into your leg and you can sort of stay in the gas, I believe, which is bugged at the moment again, which is not great, so keep that in mind. So of course with our FFAR1, we're looking to maximize the damage ranges, and the easy to control recoil with this particular weapon. There are some attachments that you can change here, but this is what we're going with at the moment. So we're starting off with that agency suppressor. Of course, that sound suppression and damage range increase is of course very, very nice here. It means we can hit our shots from further away and do the most damage possible. Then of course, we're looking at that reinforced heavy barrel. We do want that effective damage range increase and of course that bullet velocity increase. This is a very, very nice barrel. I wouldn't take the Task Force as that extra increase to our damage probably is not worth the extra recoil control that we do get here, so this is a great option to start with. Then of course in the underbarrel slot we're going for that Field Agent Grip. That vertical and horizontal recoil control is super, super nice to sort of stay on target with these because there is a little bit of recoil and this Field Agent Grip does keep us on target here. Then of course the ammunition, we're going for the 38 round speed mag. You can take the bigger Salvo 50 round fast mag of course, but we're going with this at the moment. Gives us a decent amount of bullets to fire and a fairly quick aim down sight speed as well. And then lastly, the optic. You can pretty much choose whatever you do prefer here. Something like your Axial Arms 3 is also going to be a good option here, but it can be a little bit obstructive with something like an assault rifle. If you do want to be aggressive the way we play this game, Microflex LED is a great looking sight. Really, really nice clear sight picture and of course a good option in this game, but you can pretty much choose whatever you do prefer in the optic slot. So as usual, we're just going to jump into some gameplay showing off some kills with this particular weapon. I'm not sure it's going to be an actual full game or anything like that. It might be some plunder stuff, but we're going to get some kills with this and we'll show you how this weapon works. Alrighty, so we have actually managed to work our way towards a loadout drop and we're just looking to get our FFAR class up and running, of course. So we're going to drop down here, of course take our loadout, which is very, very important. Naturally, we are being tracked as well, which is not ideal, but I mean, it is what it is. So yeah, basically we want people to come to us. We want to get into these close range fights as often as possible. Is there anybody? There is. Is he in? Doesn't seem to be actually. He actually is. In the building, yeah. Alrighty, so where is he? It's in there. Look at that time to kill, boys. Look at that time to kill. With this particular weapon, you absolutely melt people. Like, at those close range fights, you just shred through people. As I said, it's not as quick as something like the DMR-14, but I mean, you do still get very, very fast kills, which is just, that's all we're after, so that's very, very good here, of course. Oh, Jesus, that dude actually scared the shit out of me. We got pretty lucky there. And it was lucky that we had the old pistols there to back us up, otherwise we would have probably died. Little quad bike, little quad bike. I don't think we're going to be able to kill him from this far away, but I'm going to try. Tough shot there. Am I getting shot at right now? I think I am. There's boys just here. No, it's a decoy, I got baited. Oh man. I don't think he had any armor or anything like that, but he just got blown up. Alrighty, so he's definitely inside this building. Probably just chilling at the top, which is not what we want. Ooh, there's a truck coming, which is also good. We downed him. Somebody got the kill for us, so that's a little concerning. Yeah, I think he's just on the roof, I believe. Let's go. Move up. Oh boy.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone. Gas is moving.
Where are the boys? They could be in the gulag. Oh no, they're probably just using the Stim Glitch. Okay. Yeah. That's probably what's happening right now. Because there isn't anybody here. And there was a wanted thing. Yeah. Okay. So that's good.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
As long as I can get back up these rocks, this is fine. This is fine. Yeah, nice. So I'm going to lose because there's two people out there who are in the gas somewhere just cheating away because the stim shot is keeping them alive. That's very cool. Very cool game design, Activision. Nice one. Very, very fun. That's, yeah. Do like that. That's super fun, yeah. So you already know that Plunder isn't the best example of power level of weapons in Warzone, but it does still give us a great opportunity to, like, shoot at people. which sometimes for battle royales can be a little bit tricky. A lot of the time you will probably just spend like a bunch of time looting up without actually like shooting anyone. And then eventually, like with plunder, basically you just get into lots of gunfights and stuff. Even if you die, it is basically just big TDM, which is cool. And it does let us show off our very, very powerful FFAR class setup here, which, that's good, man. Like, it is. Yeah, no, the DMRs are still, like, problematic. I feel like I'm going to have to make a video that's like the state of Warzone and talk about all the broken things in Warzone. The video is probably going to be like 2.5 hours long because there's a lot wrong with the game, like, right now. Hopefully I have included it into this particular video, but we did get Stim Glitched before, which was very cool. So yeah, a bunch of boys just chilling in the, gas, not really caring about anything, and just sort of, yeah, nah, don't waste assault rifle bullets, bro. Yeah, a bunch of boys just chilling in the gas, minding their own business, while I was sort of running around actually playing the game. Yeah, very, very cool game design. But yeah, with Warzone in plunder, basically it's just like fighting for about half an hour, which is fun. It is a lot of fun to do. Excuse you.
This is loader 2-0. Good copy. Enemy dropping into the AR.
Look at this thing, man. Look at this thing. So as you saw in some of that gameplay there, the FFAR one is a very, very fast killing weapon in, of course, Warzone. It's not as fast killing as something that is completely broken, like the DMR-14, of course, but if you are looking to sort of ignore that play style, you want to play with an assault rifle, you like running around with an assault rifle, it's very, very fun to use. Fully automatic weapons, the FFAR one is, of course, one that you can rely on. It's a very, very powerful weapon in this game, and as I said, very, very fast killing, of course. Anyway, guys, as I said already, make sure you do hit that subscribe button with those notifications turned on. I do very much appreciate it, and it does very much help me out. If you don't want to miss out on any of the upcoming Cold War videos, Warzone stuff, make sure you do hit that subscribe button, as I said. Anyway, guys, I will see you in the next video. Bye!